Hi, I'm Rick Neitzel, a professor of environmental health sciences in the School of Public Health, and on behalf of myself and the other faculty associated with the Center for Occupational Health and Safety Engineering, or COHSE, here at the University of Michigan, it's my great pleasure to welcome you as a trainee of the center. I'll begin by giving you a brief overview of COHSE. COHSE is one of 17 centers around the United States funded by the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, or NIOSH. And the mission of all these centers is the same. It's to take folks like you and train them to become highly effective occupational health and safety practitioners and researchers in order to promote the health of the American workforce and prevent occupational injuries, illnesses, and fatalities. Now, COHSE has a very rich history. We've been funded continuously by NIOSH for more than 40 years. Unfortunately, as you'll know from other communications you've gotten from me this year, the future of NIOSH is uncertain, though we are starting to see some promising signs that NIOSH will continue to be with us in the future. I'll highlight the center's leadership right now. Obviously, you have heard a bit from me already. I am the center director. We have a deputy director, Professor Stuart Batterman, and we also have a center manager, Kaylee James, who you'll see here. Now, I want to highlight Kaylee has a very important role in the center. She is our outward-facing person. You're going to get lots of communications from her. I will ask you to do two things. One is to make sure you read all of her communications, which are going to contain some very important information. And the second is that you act on her requests for information from you. There are a number of types of information we need to get from you and certain steps we have to take as part of your funding package from COHSE. Now, you're joining a cohort of 33 trainees in the 25-26 academic year. That's 25 master's students spread across the Masters of Public Health, Masters of Science in Engineering, and Masters of Science in Nursing programs. 8 doctoral students who are spread between PhD programs and the Doctor of Nursing Practice, and then 1 postdoc as well. And I'll highlight that you 33 trainees are spread across 4 academic programs. That's industrial hygiene, occupational and environmental epidemiology, occupational health nursing, and occupational safety and ergonomics. In addition to myself, Professor Batterman, and Kaylee, we have other COHSE faculty who direct the individual academic programs and other activities of COHSE. For the industrial hygiene program, I also direct that program, and I'm assisted by Professor John Meeker. For the Occupational and Environmental Epidemiology program, or OEE, we have co-directors, Professor Marie O'Neill and Professor Alexis Handel. For the Occupational Health Nursing program, we have Director Professor Marie Ann Rosenberg, and she's supported by Emeritus faculty, Professor Marjorie McCullough. And then for the Occupational Safety Engineering and Ergonomics program, we have Director Professor Leah Sterling, and she's supported by Professor Ocean Tiagi. We have 3 additional programs that I'll mention to you. One is the Targeted Research Training program, also directed by Professor Batterman. This program sponsors the 1 postdoc that the center supports. We have a pilot project research training grant program that provides small grants to new investigators in occupational health and safety, and that's directed by Professor Adam Finkel. And finally, we have a continuing education and outreach program that provides quality offerings to practicing professionals and to the public, and that's directed by Dr. Cheryl Yulin. One of our goals at COHSE is to be truly interdisciplinary, and I think we've achieved that quite nicely. We have 27 faculty who are affiliated with COHSE across multiple units within the University of Michigan. This includes my home here at the Department of Environmental Health Sciences in the School of Public Health. We also have faculty within the Department of Epidemiology within the School of Public Health. We have faculty within Industrial and Operations Engineering at the College of Engineering here at U of M. We have faculty at the School of Nursing, and we also have faculty affiliated with the University of Michigan Transportation Research Institute. I'll now take a moment to introduce you to some other opportunities you have to interact with COHSE faculty as well as your fellow COHSE trainees. Now, each year, COHSE sponsors field trips, one in the fall and one in the winter, to local industrial and other establishments that offer an opportunity for you to see how occupational health and safety looks in an actual functional workplace. So the locations for these field trips have not currently been set, but historically, for instance, we've gone to places like the Ford Rouge factory that produces the F-150 truck. We've gone to the Great Lakes Maritime Museum. We've gone to construction sites. We've gone to power plants. So these will be very exciting opportunities. And I will note that attending one of these field trips is a requirement of your training package. Secondly, in the spring, in March or April 2026, we have a very unique opportunity to travel to what we call the Spring Research Symposium. And this is a symposium that includes not only COHSE trainees, but trainees from the other NIOSH education and research centers located at the University of Cincinnati, the University of Kentucky, the University of Illinois Chicago, and recently added the University of Minnesota. And so we will be heading down to Cincinnati, as I said, in March or April of 2026 to attend a symposium. These symposiums are great fun. They involve lots of interactive activities and opportunities to meet trainees, perhaps in your program, but at a different university or from different programs altogether. And finally, we do offer a seminar, which is numbered EHS 668 and also IOE 837. The seminar is entitled Interprofessional Perspectives in Occupational Health and Safety. And the goal of this seminar is to show you the benefits of functioning in an interprofessional team, which you're very likely to work in once you graduate from your program. So to teach you, for instance, how to work well with industrial hygienists or occupational epidemiologists or occupational health nurses or occupational safety engineers and ergonomists. The idea here being that this will give you an opportunity to learn some good strategies for working across professions and also for recognizing the value that each of our disciplines brings to the overall endeavor of occupational health and safety. If you're interested in learning more about COHSE, and I hope you are, I'd encourage you to visit our center website, as you can see here. We will give you as many opportunities as we can to connect with trainees in other academic programs outside your own. I very much encourage you to come to our events. We will host seminars, field trips, symposia, and other events that may pop up over the course of the academic year. I'd also encourage you to consider taking academic classes that are outside of your academic program. So for instance, I as an industrial hygienist could benefit substantially from taking classes in engineering or the School of Nursing. And finally, please don't be shy. Reach out and talk to the faculty associated with the center. We are here to ensure that you get the best possible education and that you're very well prepared to go out again and protect the health and safety of America's workers. Finally, let me just again say welcome. We are so very happy to have you here, and we're looking forward to working with you over the course of your academic program and helping prepare you for an exciting and fulfilling career in occupational health and safety.